Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, today, continuing with the gearbox. I put the order into Hitchcock's for all the parts last night, so I think they should be here tomorrow. In the meantime, we're going to sort this big lump of alloy out. So it's been in soak overnight. We've got all the debris and gunk and everything from out the inside, I think. Yes, all clear. So we're going to sort the outside out because it's not the best. So we're going to get all that sorted and textured. So I'm going to probably cover that in a bit more detail because I sort of skipped through that bit on the engine. So this is a nice easy bit to manage and we should get it done quite quickly. Before I start, you may realise, so I know how observant you lot are, that the music's changed on the intro and the last bit, my little merchandise advert at the end. Yes, I got a copyright strike. My own fault, really. So I know a lot of you comment on the music that I put into the videos, mostly on the going out and travel stuff, and I know how you enjoy it. I pay a monthly sort of license fee, subscription, whatever you want to call it, for that music, so I can use it without getting a copyright strike. Now what I've done, I've moved that sort of cover, that license cover, to the new channel because I'll be using it more on that with all the traveling and whatever else we do on there, forgetting about the intro music and the little bit at the end with the t-shirts, merchandise. Completely forgot. So that video got completely demonetized. Never mind. It is a tiny bit of a kick because you only earn a tiny bit off YouTube for each video. So when that happens, it's a lot to me. So never mind, I've changed it all now to something off the YouTube music library, so I've got no bother from now on. But that video is bye for earning a couple of pence. Never mind, all sorted now anyway. Yeah, so at this point I want to thank all Patreons again, because obviously you guys are immensely helpful keeping this going, especially when things like this happen. So a massive thank you to all you patrons again. It is immensely appreciated. Anyway, let's get on with this. So to start with, let's have a closer look. Right, to start with, we've got all these casting joints which look a bit unsightly. So we get a different angle. There we go, look. There and there. And we've got them across the top of this as well. And then we've got these webs in there that we want to get rid of. This is the side that bolts up against the engine, so we'll just give that a dang good clean. This area here you will not see because the primary cover is over there, but we'll still clean that up. And this area at the back, where it's a bit all over the place as well, we'll get a better texture in there. As you can see, it's a little bit rough, especially down on the edges, as you can make that out. Right, weapons of choice at the ready. We'll start with the little bout grinder first, and we'll get rid of these steps in the casting. Get all them nice and smooth first. that's got that top bit sorted, and we've got the radiuses back on the corner there. Now we'll attack these lines here, and on that one, probably that one there, and that one down there. Again, we'll use the belt sander on that, and with that, just using it in that area there, we'll keep the radiuses on as the belt sort of wraps itself round a little bit. Right, I think we've pretty much got the shape back with that now, and got rid of the joins and stuff. As you can see, the material's really thick, so we got plenty of material to play around with. Next, we're going for this. As you can probably see, that is quite an aggressive tool on there. It's quite coarse. We want that because all we're going to do is just literally skip it across the surface. It's not going to take that much material off. Basically, it's just taking like little chips out the surface. I know it sounds very basic, but it works. Okay, that's all the texturing done on this part. What I want to do now is just try this in place to make sure we got a nice match where the two pieces join. So at this stage, if we haven't, we can put that right. So that's not too bad. What I would like to do, I don't know if you can see that. Tell you what, let's put a couple of fixings in that. Right, we've got a couple of fixings in this bit now. So one of the things I want to do, I don't know if you can see this here very well, that's for the clutch cable. So we've got a bit of a recess in this bit, but I think I want to put a bit in the part we've just textured. I think it'll look a bit better. I know we've definitely got enough meat on the thickness of this to do that. Then the other bit, you can see we've got a bit of a mismatch where they join down here. We've got a bit of one down here as well, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. And the mismatch is so great down here, we haven't got enough meat on this to match it up. But the main part that you can see is up here, which I'm happy with. That's not too bad. Let's sort that out. I think we've only got to do it a tiny bit. literally just do it with the grinder here, the die grinder. So the clutch cable comes off at a bit of an angle. So we'll just do that with this. Oh, we're getting there. I'll just give this the first stage of polishing. It certainly fits better. The next bit is the next stage on this. For that, I need to go and get this off. Right, sorted. I'm going to do a shameless plug here for our friend Chrissy. She doesn't even know I'm doing it. I've got this stuff off her. Dirty Man's Hands Cleaning Polish. It's brilliant, as you can see. Really, really good. I've just looked at, actually, she's sold out of the larger tins, but I guess she'll get that sorted. If you Google Soapy, you see that? Soapy bath and body, you can get some of that, and it is honestly really, really good. And she does smelly things for ladies as well, if you wish to take a look. Anyway, right, next stage of this, it's getting windy out there, can you hear the door blowing? Let me get the stuff ready. The Magic Rub and Buff. This is just off eBay, and I use it quite a lot on stuff like this. Some people, I get it, probably think it's not the way to go. I like this because you can keep on top of it with this stuff and keep the engine constantly clean. Yes, some people like to paint their engines, I get that, or you can go down the really expensive route of stripping absolutely everything out and cerakoting things. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat when it comes to coating your engines. I like this, like I say, when it starts to get a bit grubby, just go over it again. Yes, if you spill any sort of solvents on it, it does wash it off. It stays on with the heat of the engine, doesn't affect it at all. It really does protect it. It's like a wax, so any water, it just falls off. So yeah, I actually like using this because further on down the line, when it does get a bit grubby, it's really, really easy just to go over and keep everything looking fresh. I think one of the mistakes people make is to put too much of it on. I literally tiny bit on a toothbrush and just put it on really thin. So we'll go over all of this with it to start with, and then we'll buff it up with a rag. I say it's personal choice. I could paint this, I could wire brush it, I could leave it as it is. There's loads of things I can do, but I do prefer this stuff. And if you don't put too much on, it's absolutely fine. I suppose it's a bit like boot polish. And with this, we'll get it all looking the same colour. Yeah, it just makes it look really tidy. I'm certainly not telling everybody to rush out and get any. You'll probably think painting is the best option, or clear coating. Clear coating, to be fair, is, in my opinion, not a very good option. Especially with alloy. You've seen alloy wheels, it does come off eventually. It comes off everything. You get that one little chip and the Weber gets under it and it's on its way. This stuff, one, it can't chip, and two, if it looks a bit rough, you just literally do this again, which takes a few minutes. And we'll get a bit of rag and buff it up. Like I say, some people don't like it. Personal choice. I'm certainly not telling you, like I say, go out and buy any. And it also only works on textured finishes. It will not stay on a smooth finish. I think we're about there. Get a bit of rag and buff it up. I think we're about there with that. Okay, there we go. I've just put it all on there. Like I say, I'm going to build all the internal parts back in while it's connected to the engine. It's just easier, it sort of acts as a jig while you're working on it. I've rested a few things in places just to give you an idea how it's going to look. Obviously the polishing will have a freshen up, it's got my fingerprints all over some of it, but that'll give you an idea of the direction we're going in. All new plugs, fixings everywhere. It should look nice and fresh, as you can just imagine that in a burgundy frame. I think it's really going to stand out nice. I see a lot of your suggestions on the old cover there. I think, because yes, it is annoying me quite a lot, as some of you said it would, which I found quite funny. It's, yeah, as nice as that little RE is, I think I might machine it off and just have that all polished. I'm still thinking about it. We'll see. Well, there you go. All looking nice and fresh. I'll say that's everything's just resting to give you an idea. Oh yeah, I think that'll do for this video. I'm quite pleased with that. Hopefully all the stuff will be here from Hitchcock's tomorrow. If not, there's still plenty to carry on with anyway. I've also ordered, where is it? Oh, the tap type nut for this. So it's not just a nut on there for the little inspection cover there. So there's a nice little fixing that is, that helps with the looks of it all. Yeah, I think we're going in the right direction. It's going to look quite smart, and obviously one of you guys or girls are going to end up with it. That's if I let you have it. Of course. I'm dreading that bit. I don't know why I've done it to myself. I'm dreading it. I am. I'm really dreading it. But it's going to make somebody happy, I hope. Anyway, I think that'll do. Next video, we'll just be continuing with whatever jobs we've got to do, and we're just going to keep ploughing forward till it's finished and all in one piece. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. Take care.